Welcome, eco-warriors and AI enthusiasts. Today we're going global faster than you can say international data roaming charges.
Oh, don't remind me of those charges, Mark. My last trip abroad cost me more than a small island nation's GDP.
Well, Tom, buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey that's all about nations coming together, AI without the hefty phone bill. We're diving into the world of international cooperation for AI-driven environmental initiatives. Picture this, Tom. The world's nations coming together like the Avengers. But instead of fighting Thanos, they're battling climate change with AI as their superpower.
I love it, Mark. But who's our Nick Fury in this scenario? The UN? Or maybe Greta Thunberg?
Whoever it is, they've got a tough job. We're talking about coordinating efforts across borders, sharing data, and developing AI solutions that work for everyone. It's like trying to get the Avengers to agree on where to order takeout, but with higher stakes.
And let's not forget, some countries might be more like Tony Stark of flashy AI tech and all aches, while others are still working on their first Iron Man suit.
Exactly. That's why technology transfer and capacity building are so crucial. We can't save the planet if only half the team has the right tools. Now, Tom, let's talk about the backbone of all this cooperation. Data sharing. It's like the new global currency, but instead of hoarding it like dragons, countries need to share it freely.
Oh, I can see it now. Instead of Fort Knox, we'll have Fort Data, guarded by an army of environmentally conscious robots.
Close, but not quite. We're actually looking at initiatives like GEOSAM, the Global Earth Observation System of Systems. It's like a potluck dinner, but instead of casseroles, countries are bringing satellite data and ocean temperatures.
Nothing says international cooperation like a good data potluck. But seriously, how do we make sure everyone's speaking the same language when it comes to this data?
That's where standardization comes in. It's like creating a universal translator for environmental data. Without it, we'd have countries trying to solve climate change with mismatched puzzle pieces. Let's tackle the elephant in the room, or should I say the robot in the room? AI governance.
Ah, yes, because nothing says fun like international regulatory frameworks, right, Mark?
Oh, come on, Tom. It's like writing the rulebook for a global game of Save the Planet. We need to make sure everyone's playing fair, and no one's AI is going rogue and deciding humans are bad for the environment.
Fair point. I guess we don't want an AI version of Skynet deciding the best way to reduce carbon emissions is to, well, reduce humans.
Exactly. Organizations like the OECD and UN are working on these frameworks. It's like they're the referees in our global environmental game, making sure everyone follows the rules and plays nice with their AI toys.
All right, Mark. Time to put on our cartographer hats. Can you walk us through a Wardley map of this international AI cooperation landscape?
Gladly, Tom. Picture this. On our y-axis, we have visibility to the user, ranging from invisible infrastructure to visible services. On the x-axis, we've got evolution from genesis to commodity.
I'm picturing it. Go on, Map Master.
At the top right, we've got visible services like AI-driven climate models and biodiversity monitoring tools. These are evolving rapidly but aren't quite commodities yet.
And I'm guessing at the bottom left, we've got the building blocks, things like data sharing protocols and AI governance frameworks.
Spot on, Tom. These are still in the early stages of evolution. In the middle, we've got components like standardized environmental data sets and joint research programs, which are more evolved but still not fully visible to end users.
I see. So the strategy here would be to focus on evolving those foundational elements to support the more visible services.
Exactly. And we need to ensure that as these components evolve, we're fostering international cooperation at every stage. It's like a global game of Jenga, but instead of removing pieces, we're carefully adding them to build a stronger structure.
Fascinating. So the key takeaway from this map is that successful international cooperation in AI for environmental initiatives requires a balanced approach, nurturing both the visible applications and the invisible infrastructure.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Tom. It's all about playing the long game while delivering visible wins to keep the momentum going. Well, folks, we've traveled the globe faster than you can say carbon offset, exploring the ins and outs of international cooperation in AI-driven environmental initiatives.
Indeed, Mark. From data potlucks to AI rulebooks, it's clear that saving the planet is a team sport. And AI is our star player.
So, dear listeners, next time you see a robot, remember, it might just be part of Earth's digital defense team. Until next time, keep it green and keep it smart.